What's up, guys? Ozric here. You're watching part 4 of Classes in Session, and today we're talking about how to design your classes. I'll show you guys some of my created classes, and we'll touch on sensitivity again at the end, where I'll actually give you more examples this time of the difference between high and low. But first, the first class you see here, this is my Galil Red Dot class. I call this my tryhard or go-to class. When I play against other parties, I'll use this. I use Sleight of Hand, Flak Jacket, and Tac Mask Pro. So I can't get I can't get flashed, I can't get grenaded, or it's going to be very hard to do so. And also I have the speed advantage, raising up my sight. And next one here. This is my long range class. You'll see me use this a lot on jungle. I use it on array and sometimes on grid and maps with long lines of sight where I actually have some good cover to stand behind. Next one is the FAMAS Red Dot. The go-to class is more of a defending class. This is more of an attacking class. If I have to capture an objective and eliminate enemy out of an area, I'll use this just for the higher rate of fire since I'll be in close quarters. I have my Flak Jacket to prevent against claymores and grenades. That's pretty much it. Next is my hardline class. I'll change the gun on this. I use FAMAS's on this one. I have Harden on this time. Hardline, Hacker, and Harden. But I mean, sometimes you can put Sleight of Hand on this. Sometimes I'll put Tac Mask Pro. And you can really use any gun on this one, any assault rifle, and it works just as fine. I tend to use this one with the big kill streaks. But for this one, I use the AK-47 here. Let's see. Alright, the next class you're going to see, this is my hardline SMG class. I only use this class on like very tiny maps like Summit or Nuketown. And maybe not even Nuketown, but definitely Summit. I run the little kill streaks on this, and that's to basically combat those pesky lightweight guys. I have my own lightweight class here, as you see, lightweight marathon steady aim. I use steady aim because it's better to spray from the hip with the SMG, the MP5K. That's the best SMG from the hip in my opinion. I have my scavenger SMG. When I want to be a total dick, I run this. 74U rapid fire with scavenger. I have my Sleight of Hand and my Tac Mask Pro. I use this more to like hold down buildings and to generally just hold down positions for my team. Next one is my scavenger assault rifle. Sometimes I'll use Galil Red Dot suppressor or maybe one of the other guns, but I actually like the Commando Red Dot suppressor. It's my favorite assault rifle when using scavenger. Basically what I tend to do there is I will use that when there's a lot of blackbirds up in the air and I'm running in a party, and get around the map faster and stay silenced. The next one you're looking at here, this is me changing around the my LMG class. I love LMGs, even though they're not very practical in most situations. They're fun to use. Again, if I'm rolling in a very big party, don't be surprised if I'm running around with the M60, or if I'm running around with the stoner on jungle or something like that. M60 I tend to use Warlord. All the other ones like the HK21, I'll use things like Sleight of Hand, or maybe I might even Warlord this out with extended mags like this. Okay. Last one is a must. Every person needs this class. What this is a Ghost Pro. You don't even need Hacker Pro, but Hacker Pro helps if if you're planning on going into the enemy spawn or something behind them, which I don't recommend. But you have to have Estrella to take out air support. When you're playing against other parties and they're throwing things like blackbirds up, I switch to this. What this is I throw decoys because decoys will distract them. Like if they have a blackbird up, you'll see multiple red flashes everywhere, and then I throw a jammer down to basically jam their radar, and then I'm basically waiting for them, kind of like a Venus flytrap, you could say. As they run into the jammer and try to find it, and they hear decoys going off, I can easily pick them off with my suppressor. But those are my classes, and one more thing I want you guys to think about with your classes is think what other people are using against you. whether they're using SMGs, you know, they're using 3 burst weapons, snipers, and whatnot. Think what you can do to counter them. What type of setup, whether it's, you know, you're going to use flak jacket, are they nading you? Do you need to use lightweight because you're too slow getting to the objectives? Think of that and then start incorporating that into your classes that you regularly use. So that way, no matter what someone does against you, you're always prepared to switch if needed. Okay? Now, about this little gameplay you're watching, this is me playing on 5 sensitivity. That's kind of high for me. I used to play on 7 or 8, and honestly, after switching it down a little bit, I found my accuracy has gone up very, very much, or up a lot. That's probably a better way to put that. The good thing about low sensitivity is you don't have the tendency to overshoot your opponents. Like you notice here, even on 5, which is, you know, kind of mid sensitivity, I still shoot way too many bullets at the opponent because I start getting into panic mode and I'm not concentrating as much as I normally would on the shot if I was at a low sensitivity. And the good thing about high sensitivity is you're very mobile, which is a very good thing in this game. It increases your reflexes. As you get accustomed to whipping your character around very fast, your eyes get trained to that. And the only bad part is your long-range shooting. It really suffers. And since I've kind of defined into a certain type of play style, which I've found to be very effective, I rather play on low sensitivity to accommodate my strengths. But both are good. It's a matter of personal preference. I do recommend low sensitivity, and you're about to see why in this video. Alright, you saw me missing a lot of shots, even though I was trying my hardest to burst fire. I just couldn't get on target. And the other clip, watch how fucking accurate I am with low sensitivity. It's almost as if the gun recoil has lowered. Let's see here. Give me that G11. Thank you. Low sensitivity is also good because when you see what I'm shooting, sometimes when you're holding the controller, your left thumb might jitter you off target a little bit. And by having the sensitivity low, it completely eliminates that. So now you're reliant on the right stick to aim, and you can slowly shift the left stick left and right to put yourself back on target as needed. As you see right here. A couple times I get off target, and just a subtle change can put you right back on. Whereas if I was on a higher sensitivity, it would completely throw me off. Alright. I love this spot on this map. So unfair. One thing, if you're gonna remember anything about this video, I want you guys to actually try this for a second. And this is my philosophy when it comes to sensitivity. I will increase sensitivity to 4 or above on small maps. On long range maps, I will drop it down to 2, at most 3. I want you guys to actually try that for a while. And if you like it, let me know. I use this a lot, and it's worked. So I want to see if this is going to help other people improve their game too. So one other thing, leave a comment down below, is I'm considering starting a series after this one is over, showing all of the camping spots, how to work the camping spots, and why you should be in those spots and positions. And then I'm going to show you guys the counter to it. How to extract people out of those positions and take them away from that comfort level of cover. Basically, all of the spots that I use, I'm going to show you how to counter that. So let me know what you think. This match is actually about over here, so peace.
SR-71 ready to launch. SR-71 online. Losing Bravo.